Takopi's original sin, the dark twist on Doraemon. One peculiar aspect of humanity is our tendency to take things that are sweet and innocent and turn them into something frightening. Take the beloved character Doraemon, for instance, whose cartoonish design, complete with a large head and circular hands, embodies cuteness. This has led to the long-standing Japanese meme of Horroremon, featuring the character with sharp teeth and blood, placed in horror contexts. However, this pales in comparison to what the manga Takopi's original sin, created by Taizan 5, has done with the character in a more subtle manner. An anime adaptation of Takopi is currently available on Netflix and is setting viewing records. So, what's the connection to Doraemon, and how prepared should you be for it? To answer the latter, very prepared. As for the former, Doraemon began as a simple yet imaginative gag manga by the creative duo known as Fujiko Fujio. It follows the adventures of the robot cat from the future, who helps a lazy boy named Nobita Nobi improve his life with incredible sci-fi gadgets that enable him to fly, shrink, or teleport, all while learning valuable life lessons. Takopi's original sin isn't an official adaptation or reinterpretation like Pluto and Astro Boy, but it shares a fundamental essence with Doraemon. Similar to Doraemon, the main character Takopi is a time traveler, but instead of a robot cat, Takopi is a charming alien octopus from Happy Planet who comes to Earth to spread happiness using their incredibly advanced, almost magical, happy gadgets. One of the first individuals they attempt to assist is a girl named Shizuka, which happens to be the name of Nobita's crush in Doraemon. It's clear that the inspiration behind Takopi is not being concealed. However, that's just the starting point. What Taizan 5 and the Enishiya production team have created on top of this foundation is quite distinct from Fujiko Fujio's original work. The first episode of Takopi's original sin begins with a disclaimer that resembles a courtroom defense. It warns viewers that they are about to see some distressing content, but assures them that the show remains true to the manga. The studio takes no responsibility for the unsettling themes. The disclaimer does encourage viewers to watch all 6 episodes of Takopi, promising that things will improve in the end, though the journey there is challenging. The protagonist, Shizuka, is a 9-year-old girl from a troubled family who faces severe bullying at school. With her father absent and her mother working as an escort, Shizuka receives little attention and is left to cope with classmates who vandalize her belongings with messages like "die" and "idiot." She is also physically assaulted regularly, which is distressing enough on its own. However, the impact is intensified by Shizuka's unique character design, which appears fragile and on the verge of falling apart. Then there's Takopi. Coming from a world free of pain and suffering, Takopi struggles to comprehend the torment Shizuka endures. Their innocent perspective on human cruelty makes the situation even harder to witness. Takopi inadvertently emphasizes Shizuka's pain by contrasting it with their whimsical existence. About 15 minutes into the first episode, slight spoiler alert, the story takes a tragic turn when Shizuka uses one of Takopi's devices, a special ribbon meant for reconciliation, to take her own life. The anime does not shy away from this moment, lingering on Shizuka's lifeless body for an extended period, making it one of the most unsettling scenes in anime. Although Takopi manages to reverse this event through time travel, their efforts to improve Shizuka's life lead to even more haunting moments that viewers will find hard to forget. Takopi has a purpose. The suffering depicted in the anime serves a dual function. Firstly, it takes subtle jabs at Doraemon. In the original manga and its adaptations, bullying, both mental and physical, is a recurring theme for Nobita, who frequently faces teasing and beatings. However, these moments are often played for laughs and lack lasting impact, as Nobita and his bullies eventually unite to overcome challenges. Takopi poses the question of what would happen if Nobita's bullying were portrayed more realistically, set in a world where problems aren't magically resolved through determination and sci-fi gadgets. Japan is currently experiencing a child suicide crisis. While overall suicide rates are declining, the number of child suicides is rising, with bullying frequently cited as a significant factor. Ultimately, Takopi's critique isn't aimed at Doraemon for avoiding such a serious topic in a comedic context. Instead, Doraemon serves as a launching point. By using shocking and distressing imagery, rooted in a beloved cultural icon, the anime aims to draw attention to the issue and hold adults accountable for allowing Japanese children to suffer and die. Every unfortunate event that Shizuka and other children, Experiences in Takopi could have been prevented if adults had simply fulfilled their responsibilities, spending quality time with their children, not burdening them with their own emotional issues, and paying attention to what occurs in their classrooms. Takopi illustrates a series of adult failures that harm children, and while the series finale doesn't focus on this theme, the rest of the show certainly does. It's an intriguing coincidence that Takopi is currently streaming alongside the premiere of Grave of the Fireflies on Japanese Netflix, as the tragedies depicted in both anime could have been avoided if someone had just called out the adults for neglecting their duties. Consider watching Takopi's original Sin and Grave of the Fireflies back-to-back, with some breaks to cry in between, and see if you share this perspective. And don't forget to subscribe for more.